Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Good Sunday morning, Northeast Ohio, on this Labor Day weekend, what we traditionally know as the start of the fall campaign season. Election Day, just 9 weeks from Tuesday. And while Ohio's next governor and U.S. senator will be chosen by all of the state's 88 counties, there are 8 in particular that we are going to be paying closer attention to over the next couple of weeks. We call them pivot counties. Pivot counties are exactly that, counties that were pointed in one direction in voting for Barack Obama in 2008 and 12, then doing a 180, voting for Donald Trump in 2016 and 20. Out of Ohio's 88 counties, there are only 8 of them to make that blue-red shift in the last 4 presidential elections, and as you can see, they're all in northern Ohio: Ottawa, Wood, Sandusky, and Erie to the west, and Ashtabula, Portage, Stark, and Trumbull to the east. If you are running for statewide office, this is where you want to see if your message is resonating between now and November. Of particular note was Trumbull County, which is home to the old GM Lordstown Assembly Plant. In 2016, Donald Trump became the first non-incumbent Republican to win Trumbull County since Herbert Hoover in 1928. The GOP shift in union households was key, and despite the loss of the Lordstown plant, Trump not only carried the county again in 2020, but his margin of victory grew. But do these counties offer any insight into this year's election? Possibly. As we look at the 2018 midterms, both had races for governor and U.S. Senate won by 2 members of 2 different parties, Republican Governor Mike DeWine and Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown. 4 years ago, DeWine carried 7 of those 8 counties, while Brown managed to carry 6 of the 8, showing the willingness of voters to pivot in a single election and split their ticket. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be bringing you stories from these counties, what the voters there are thinking, saying. So it was when the Ohio Debate Commission announced this week their October debate schedule and said that only the Democrats so far had agreed to participate. We went to one of our places of pivot to talk to the people of Portage County. The Ohio Democratic Party's website now running a debate watch, trolling Governor Mike DeWine with a number of days since the Ohio Debate Commission announced their governor's debate, a debate that DeWine has yet to commit to do. Debates are important, says Mark from Ravenna. He wants to hear who has the best vision for the state.
I would like to see more industry here in Ohio, job opportunities. We need improvement. That's all I'm saying, John.
Chelsea, though, won't be watching and doesn't typically, choosing to make her decision on more than 90 minutes of discussion.
Generally, it's the type of person that they are, the type of things that they've done.
While Chelsea likes to look at what they've done through their body of work, Terry likes to watch the debates to see what they do with their body.
Body language speaks for itself when you watch them. Eye contact, when they look at you, or if they're looking off to the side or fumbling, tells a lot.
What doesn't tell a lot, she said, is what candidates often say in a debate.
As voters, we hate empty promises, and they'll do it just to get the vote.
She says she wouldn't hold it against a candidate who chooses not to debate, a move that is not without precedent. Governor Kasich passing on a debate against his Democratic challenger in 2014, a move that didn't hurt him in the polls, winning 86 of 88 counties. The DeWine campaign tells News 5 they have not decided on whether to debate challenger Nan Whaley, saying throughout the fall, Governor DeWine and his opponent will have ample opportunity to outline their very different records and visions for Ohio. Portage County voters like Ira Brown are known for being independent. Even if there is a debate, he tells me he won't be watching. Prepared statements and party pros don't do it for him.
I don't vote tickets. I vote people. Politicians, you can put a name on anything. I'm a politician. Hey. You know, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. What does that mean? What's here?
Gotta have heart. All right, let's switch gears. We know with the air show going on this weekend, the waters of Lake Erie around Burke Lakefront Airport are going to be crowded with boats, but there's one new addition this week that's a little bigger than the others, the freighter Mark W. Barker. It is an investment in the lake that speaks to the future of the lake. If you thought the flow of freighter traffic in and out of the Port of Cleveland has picked up in recent months, it has. General cargo at the port through the end of July is up 65% over last year as the port looks to capitalize on ongoing supply chain issues on the coasts.
We're having a very good year. Cargo volumes are up. We're handling significantly more containers. We're the only container port on the Great Lakes offering a service to Europe for companies here in our region.
Will Friedman is port president and CEO. He said they're going to be adding new services, including the handling of liquid bulk materials important to some local industries.
We are taking advantage of some of the problems that we continue to see at our big coastal ports. We have capacity and we're looking to bring in more business.
Capacity being key.
At the end of the day, we have a marine highway here on the lakes, and that is underutilized.
That's what prompted Mark Barker's Interlake Maritime Services to commission the first new Great Lakes bulk carrier freighter in nearly 40 years, a private investment in the industry's future to match the public investment that is going for things like the billion-dollar project to rebuild the Soo Lock in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. But Barker says there's more to do.
In certain areas of maritime, we are seeing the support. Dredging funds, the Soo Lock project is absolutely critical. I think we need more funding for ice breaking. We are a system that gets frozen in the winter times, and those shoulder seasons are critical.
Jim Weekly agrees.
We are just icebreaker poor.
He is president of the Lake Carriers Association, which recently commissioned a study that showed they lost $2 billion in economic activity in the Great Lakes over 3 recent winters because of the frozen waterways.
In 1979, the U.S. Coast Guard had nearly 20 icebreakers between the Canadian and the American icebreaker fleet. Now we're down to 11.
That being said, he remains hopeful. Sees the addition of the new Mark W. Barker to the Great Lakes freighter fleet as the clearest sign.
The fact that we're building new says that there's a long-term belief in this industry.
With Democracy 2022, I'm John Kosick. Enjoy your Sunday.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.